Maximilian Riedel, welcome to Con Todo el Gusto.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
25 countries in the world.
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Cheers. Cheers.
Could you tell me about your history classes?
About the family history. So my family, the Riedel family, is the oldest glass manufacturer in the world. So we are in the 11th generation. We have been producing glass since 300 years, but we're only dedicated to wine glasses in the last 60 years. It was my grandfather, Klaus Josef Riedel, who invented the very first grape varietal specific glass, a glass tapered towards the DNA of a grape. It was my father, George Riedel, who built on this philosophy. He was the one who met all the winemakers from around the world, introducing new shapes, new designs. He was also the one who went to Colombia a couple of years ago, just spreading the message. And I'm the lucky guy taking over. I introduced the stemless glasses, Riedel O, many new decanters, and the restaurant-friendly stemware. So this is what we've been doing, and we are continuing to produce the finest glasses, truly enhancing the aromas of wine and spirits. We produce exclusively in Austria and in Germany. This is where we have our factories. We operate about 5 factories, and it is a wonderful environment to work in.
Okay, you know, Colombian people is learning about the wine and different glasses. It's possible that you told me who is Riedel, what is Riedel, and what is the importance for Riedel to the wine culture?
So who is Riedel? My family is a family from Austria, Europe. We are in the glass business since 300 years. Wine is also new to us. We have only been focusing on wine glasses since the last 60 years. And it was my grandfather Klaus Josef Riedel who was the first to develop a glass that enhances the characteristics in wine. So my family produces grape varietal specific glasses. So every glass is tapered towards the DNA of a grape. So we have a glass for Riesling, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, Sangiovese, Cabernet. So for every grape variety we have a glass, and also for every spirit. So if you are into spirits, we have a glass fine-tuned for cognac, for casacha. We have a glass for tequila. So we have glasses that are instruments, tools to truly enhance the aromas of a wine and a spirit. So every glass is designed to showcase wine at its very best. So what we do is we produce tools, instruments that everybody should have when drinking a glass of wine. Just because people think that, first of all, the Riedel glass makes the wine taste better. And the reason is because of our glasses. They have been developed through workshops. So it's not that we design glasses on a drawing board in our factories in Austria or Germany. They really are developed with winemakers from the wine industry, different regions, and always specific to a grape variety. This is what we do.
You know that the people want to know if change the characteristics of the wines when you have different glasses or the wrong glasses. It's true? Change the flavor, change the smell
if you
of the wine?
use the wrong glass for, let's say, Cabernet, which is a wine that is fairly high in alcohol, carries a lot of tannins, which some people refer to as bitter, then it makes a huge difference, because what the Riedel glass does, it balances the acidity, the bitter component, and always brings forward the fruit. And we're mammals, so we like sugar. We're always looking for the sweetness in life. And everything in life needs to be balanced. And this is exactly what the Riedel glass does. Due to the flow of wine out of the glass, due to the rim diameter, we are forcing the wine into a certain flow pattern. And it's very important to know where the wine meets your palate first. So for example, if you have a wine which is high in acidity, you want to bring forward the fruitness. So you want to have the wine at the tip of your tongue. In this case, you need to have a glass which is fairly narrow at the rim diameter. So it makes a huge difference. It makes so much of a difference that some people say, I don't like the wine, just because they use the wrong glass.
Oh, wow. Which is the characteristics of your glass? the chemical characteristics or
No
physical
secret.
characteristics?
There is no secret. So what we are using today, for example, if we cheer, you have this beautiful tone,
Wow.
which only lead crystal can give. But lead crystal has no greater impact on the perception of wine. So it is all about the shape of the bottle. For example, you have a Pinot Noir glass, I have a Cabernet glass. So it would make a huge difference to have the Cabernet in the Pinot glass and the Pinot in the Cabernet glass. It's all about the rim diameter and the size of the glass. No matter what glass you use, no matter what wine you drink, you should never pour more than 2 fingers into a wine glass, because this way the glass works for swilling the wine, lifting the aromas, which allows you to smell the wine, the fine nuances, the parfum, very important. So you never want to over pour the glass. Wine is about sharing, brings people together, so you don't want to pour yourself too much and not enough. So we say 2 fingers is the right amount of wine to pour into your wine glass.
Okay.
In your Copa di Vino.
Copa di Vino. Please tell me about your seminar here in Wine and Food Festival in Miami.
So this is the 10th anniversary of the South Beach Food and Wine Festival, and I have been here since the beginning. I had the pleasure to be a partner of SOBI since 10 years, together with the Wine Spectator, together with the University of Florida, and I had the honor about 3 years ago to be introduced also to King of Spain, who was participating. So there's a lot of people who love wine and food coming here, all the top chefs from around the world, and the wine glass makers, making sure that people drink the wine at its very best here in Miami.
Okay, very good. And were you thinking go to Colombia?
I would love to go to Colombia, so I'm traveling this year to Argentina, to Peru. I'm going to travel this year to Brazil for the first time for me, and hopefully I will make it also to Colombia.
Okay, we make Vinos in July.
Yes.
Maybe this year or the next year in 2012.
Would be nice to
come to Colombia and Vinos and to know our wine culture.
Absolutely, and to have a wonderful glass of wine with you.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.